TDN here. I just want to go through some of the Tequila Tools we've had in. These are from Anson. They're made for Anson by A1. A lot of people are asking, what's the difference? Why are they so, why are they so great? What can they do that other tools can't? Pick one up. If you notice, the actual tool shape has got this arc on it. This allows you to get further down into the panel without having to deform the hole at all. They're also sprung steel, so pound for pound for the size, they're far, far stronger than the carbon steel or stainless steel equivalents. They're actually shaved across the top here, so this is, let's go over in here. The stock on this would be 9.5 mil thickness, but they've actually been shaved down to 5.8 mil, so they're going to go through the gaps quite nicely. Really good for aluminium. Reason being, all the tools are pointed. Now these come as a set, so there's quite a few different sizes. This is the largest size that I've measured here. We go down to the smaller sizes. Just measure those out for you. So that's a 6.3 mil stock, and that's been shaved down to 4.3. So still getting quite thick, but when you get them into the car or into the hole on the car, you'll see just how great these things are. So we'll come into the car and I'll show you how these work. Okay, so moving on to the car, this is an aluminium hood, or aluminum, depends where you are, off a Jaguar XF. In no way do I want to discredit the other tools out there. These are all tools from my own box that I find absolutely brilliant. I just want to show you the difference in how these Tequila Tools can access things. Now, both of these tools here are both 8 mil stock. Okay, 8 mil stock here. Yeah. Now, I'm going to come through this hole at the front of the hood here, or the bonnet, just to show you how far we can access. Now, if you like to look here, this has obviously got a nice convex on this panel as well, which is going to make it even tighter. So slide the tool in, and I'm here and I'm starting to lock up, and I'm also starting to touch the edge of the panel here, the sealer. So I'm only say 15 centimeters in. So if I get the Tequila tool of the same stock, you can see actually from this, well, I'll pop down here now. But I'm way down. I'm going to get the whole tool in without any problems at all. Okay, so if we go down to this is a 6 mil stock tool. If I pop this in here, still I'm starting to bind up again here. I'm starting to rub. Yeah, this is going to end up deforming the holes again. You can see I've gone in a little bit further than the 8 mil stock tool. If I get the 6 mil stock of the Tequila, again, and you can see just how much of a gap we have here. Okay, so I'm all over this. Obviously, these are same. They're both right and left tools you can get in the set. So there's just so much more access, and obviously being pointed, working on aluminium, we're going to be able to push that tool a lot harder. The flex on these is very, very limited. Go on to this one here. See, these flex are a little bit more. Looking at this hole here, when we put these tools in, you can see it's starting to rub up against the panel edge here. Now, as we start to twist the tool, what you'll find, especially if this was a round hole, you'd find it'll actually start taking the paint off from the back side of the hole here, okay, and deforming the hole. Obviously, if we're doing hail cars, especially on the circuit nowadays, this is something that is quite well frowned upon. And plus the fact you don't want to be starting to scratch the paint from the underside of someone's bonnet. So with the similar size, same size Tequila tool, as you can see, we have no interference here. I mean, there's a good probably 6 to 7 mil gap, and when you twist with the tool, twist and push, this gap doesn't reduce at all. So it just keeps the tool clear. So you're getting further down the panel, but you're actually still keeping the tool really, really clear from these edges. So what you're going to find is these holes, where you used to deform them quite badly, you're just not going to have that problem with these, or or you're going to have a lot less of a problem. Obviously, I would still always air caution when working on this type of panel, especially around these types of holes. But the Tequila tool, let's drop the larger one in there. You can see there's still a good deal of space in between. I mean, it's reducing down, 2 to 3 mil, and that's from the sealer, and that's not keeping away from the panel edge, but you're still a lot further down the panel than we would be. So these tools are available in a set. There's 12 in the set. You've got 6 left hand, 6 right hand, and the stocks run down from just under a 10 mil stock down to a 6 mil stock. And in between, what you'll find with these ones, these have been shaved down to the same thickness as these, but the actual original stock was a little bit thinner on these medium-sized ones, just to allow to pass through the holes a little bit easier. You can find the link below for these tools should you wish to purchase, or if you have any further questions, you can contact us for our website, where we'll only be happy to ask.
Please visit www.tdntools.com, or why not subscribe to our YouTube channel to see many more reviews like this of latest tools.